Happy Sunday, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's amazing how people are, promoting sexual things and then they're having it open to certain ages. Underrated things. I mean, I feel like things are need to be rated for children, but somehow things are being underrated. That's why a lot of kids are able to get online and look at the wrong things that they're looking at because it's open to anyone instead of being open to certain ages. But they want you to do it. When you make your page and you do all these things, they won't say it's your content for an 18-year-old, but they still show people under that. Some people get on here and lie about their age just so they can see some things that older people are doing that younger people shouldn't be seeing, and they just got it open out here. So I feel like somebody is in the midst of trying to stop their children from watching the things that they shouldn't be watching, but it's getting hard for you to control it, okay, because you can't. You can't control everything. Even when they're not around you, they're somewhere with their friends, all looking at it. Okay? Just like you used to do when you was younger. You used to look at things you ain't supposed to look at. Look at the rated R movies when you didn't supposed to watch the rated R movies. Things like that. That's the same thing your kids doing. But it's in a different time. Okay? Everything ain't like it was when you was younger. And that's what make a lot of kids mad these days because the parent be like, oh, when I was young, it wasn't that. I don't know what's going on because this is not your world. You lived your world already. This is your children's world. And if you're not understanding the world that your children are living in, then you just lost. Because you sometimes you can't use those old tactics on the new kids now because it ain't gonna work. These new kids now ain't like it was when we was little. Because our parents used to knock us upside the head and we knew not to do that shit again because we didn't want to feel that hit our ass. Hit you in the back so hard, make you feel like you done lost your spinal cord back there. You know what I'm saying? Pop you in the back of the head, make you feel, knock some sense into your ass, right? Nowadays, you try to knock some sense into your kids, they'll break everything in your house, do all these crazy ass things, feel like it's just so much. I don't know. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. This could be somebody dealing with their child or children. They're out of control because you ain't in control. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me, baby. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? But that's it. They out of control because you ain't in control. When your kids are out of control, that means you ain't in control. You steady trying to put things in order. You trying to figure out how to put this finances in order, do all this stuff, and your kids acting up. How can you do all this at one time? But you a mother. You know how to multitask on that ass, don't you? Oh, okay. Go up to that school and just show up in the room just looking. Scare the fuck out of your kids. Damn, I thought she was at work. She at the school looking at me. What the fuck? Just show up. Don't even say nothing. Just, and then leave. Oh, I'm going over to Bam Bam and them house, and I'll be back. You better go over there and come right back. You better be back here in the next 6 hours, right? Soon as they leave and go over there, you go over there. I just came over just to make sure you okay. All right. And just leave. See, shit like that'll fuck your kid mind up. Like, damn, they'll be scared to do something. Like, man, I don't know, my mom might show up. I'm trying to tell you, collective. It's a lot of ways that you can get into your kid mind. Like my son, he autistic. He don't say nothing, but he'll do something wrong and I just look at him. And he'll be like this, putting it back. Exactly. I ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That quiet and just looking, oh, they'll scare the fuck out of your kids because they don't know what the fuck to expect. Especially if you're a nice parent and you always doing something for your kids. Do the unusual shit. Just look mean for no reason. Oh, and look at them. Oh, never mind. That's what they gonna say. Never mind. That's what it is, or never mind. Spirit come through. You ain't in control. The Knight of Pentacles is here. You getting out of whack with your finances here. It's almost like everything is falling under when you need to be putting it in order. It's a lot about your finances here. You feel like that your finances is slipping because you using all your time to do with your kids. But no, you a multitasker, right? See, you can pick that shit back up and also be in control. When you say your kids is out of control, it's time for you to be in control when they out of control. You should have already been in control and not letting them get out of control. You was letting them have their way, giving them what they wanted, all that. Yeah, it's punishment time. Spirit, come to me. Don't blame your financial loss on them. The King of Pentacles is out here with the Emperor in reverse. You just lost your power in your children, but you didn't lose your power in your work. See, you lost your power in coming up with ways and plans to have power over the situation as the parent. But when it comes to this money, you ain't losing it. Okay? You could think you are, but you ain't gonna lose this. You got something else to do, baby. You gotta pick that power back up, like I said. They out of control because you ain't in control. Spirit, come through for the collective energy. It's time to get in control. Because that devil is something else. Slick. That devil is presenting a lot to your children. And they acknowledging that shit. They could be over somebody else's house seeing their parents not do shit. Say shit, let their kids curse and everything. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Then your mama let you curse. My mama ain't gonna feel in the hell that. Yeah, they ain't stupid. But it's getting to the point where they said, them friends, they ain't gonna do nothing. What they gonna do? Because they put their hands on you, the police can take you away. You have one of them other families and this and that and da. Oh, that was my candle crackling. Oh, it was? Oh, yeah, my candle was like, because it's somebody that's attached to your children. Them friends that's presenting a lot to your children that they're acknowledging, okay? Be careful. They out of control because you ain't in control. So when you get in control, they gonna be in control. No out of control here, okay? Because they getting out of control. They seeing other things with other families that making them feel like it's supposed to be with theirs. You got a plan, trust in it. Okay? Whatever it is to do this with your kids, trust in it. You need to awaken their ass because your feelings are hurt by what you feel like you need to do. You need to be consistent with something. You need to have a plan and something. And you are. You trust what you doing. But you need to wake their ass up back to reality. Even if they gotta feel some type of way with their little heart being broken by not being over here with such and such and them, or not being involved with such and such and them. It's punishment time. It's punishment time. They need to get away from that person, them people. Because them people ain't doing nothing but hurting them with that negative shit that they keep giving them. So it's just you need to be in control right now. Okay? They need to be on punishment. Get away from those people who are trying to put them down into something. Because right now, they're being on punishment because of them being attached to somebody who thinking that, that they can do exactly what somebody need to do. And then I promise you, it seems like everything going to be back on track. Justice is out here. Okay? Everything will be right back on track. If you have control. Okay? Sometimes it's good to let your kids go outside and do what they do, but sometimes it's good for you to know what they doing outside. I'm just a messenger. The Six of Cups is out here. Even if it's family that they hanging around, they could be hanging around family members like, oh, my mama let me do. Oh, mama, if I was you, I'd do it anyway. The Lover's card is out here with the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like a lot, you and your lover need to make a plan here. Them and you and the father, or you and the mother, or whatever. Somebody needs to make a plan to get justice here. And I feel like you're going to have victory over a lot of things that you got plans over with your children. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see that shit come in. Even though you had some interferences, you're going to see something different come in when you have control over it. Okay? It's just a little interferences in your child. Okay? Not your money, but your child. You got a good heart to take along with this, you and your person in this world. Your kids might be on punishment, feel like they can't do nothing, but you change that shit around because you love them. You care for them. You want them to be loved. You want them to be protected. You want a lot of things. Sometimes you can't fix everything, but this situation right here, you know you can fix. All you need to do is have control. so your kids can be in control instead of them sitting here. They ain't gonna know which way to take this when you put them on punishment. They ain't gonna have no way to go. Just in their mind about what they was doing to get on this punishment. No games, no nothing, no this, no that, no this. That would tear them apart and keep them safe so they won't tear shit apart on yours. Like I said, you was wanting to do something for your kids, but now you don't. Now you are saving for them when they change and do something different and be good, right? And then you'll be able to buy them something. But it ain't like you ain't. But on this punishment, they can't get shit, right? Oh, okay. And then you will feel more comfortable about how you loving everything around you and how you doing everything. You will have everything in order again. I'm just a messenger. Make the right choice in putting things in order again. You making the right choice with your heart. Like, man, I want to get this done. I got to get this done with my kids. My kids is out of control. Hell, because you wasn't in control. It's time for you to get justice and be in control of your kids and get this justice you need them to put them back in order. They need to be in judgment so you can get some justice. This is judgment to justice right here. You in judgment right now. You about to get justice. And your plan is going to work the hell out. Whatever type of punishment you finna get their ass for being out of control and letting them know I'm in control. It was a worry at first, but you was like, what the fuck am I doing like this for? Let me get the fuck up and defend what the fuck I got up in here and how I want this to look good and pretty and yeah, I'm gonna defend it. I'm just taking a risk right now because I'm hurt by how my kids out of control. But let me get up and call the truth and let everybody know who's in control, and it's me, the parent. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I hope this gets to a parent right on time. I'm just a messenger, honey. Have a good day. Bye-bye.